Hello everyone and welcome to today's second match between Zagreb Cricket Club and Croatia Cricket Academy. We apologise for some of the delays we have been experiencing. Technical difficulties for a new competition, trying some new technology, but the best thing is we are now live and we are underway. So as the score currently reads on your screen, Croatia are batting. They were sent in by Zagreb, and currently the score, we will just update you there. The score you see on your screen is incorrect, so if you can just stand by for us for a second. The score is currently 2 for 25 after 4 overs. And there you have it, we have a wicket. So therefore Croatia are now 3 for 25 in the 5th over. Not the best of starts after being sent in by Zagreb. It's been a great day so far for Zagreb, because Zagreb did win the first match against the Australian Boomerangs in a bit of an upset in a lot of ways, because Zagreb were actually seemed to be against all odds. It was 99 required from the final 9 overs, a run chase that seemed almost impossible, but some big hitting got Zagreb over the line, and they took honours in the opening match, and now they are particularly well placed, having Croatia on the ropes at 3 for 25 in the 5th over. So as you just saw then, a fantastic piece of pace bowling by Hari Satu Devi. Absolutely outstanding. Bowled on line, batsman played and missed, and the punishment for that is... if you miss, you will be out. That ball there by Hari was down the leg side, and it has been called a wide by umpire Paul Stubbs. Once again, we apologise for the slight delay in getting the stream up and running. New technology, new people working it, not always a good mix. Another play and a miss there. 2 balls remaining in the over. Hari Satadevi was actually one of the heroes for Zagreb in the last match, producing an important batting knock which got Zagreb over the line against the Boomerangs. Now he has the ball in hand. And another swing and the miss there, not cleanly taken behind the stumps by Mark Davies there, one of the veterans of Croatian cricket. And another play on the miss by the batsman. And that's the end of the over. Gurpreet Singh has the ball for Zagreb now. Has bowled an over already and has been on target. So Gurpreet Singh coming around the wicket now. And he's chipped that nicely over long on. It was all the way to the boundary for 4. Fantastic shot by the batsman there. Ashish. Ashish is your batsman on strike. Fantastic little chip there over long on. 4 runs added to the total. At the non-strikers end we have Deepak. Batsman looked for a run there off the Gurpreet Singh with the ball, bowling to Ashish. And nicely defended. He's chipped it. Oh, and a lovely catch taken there at long off by Hari. You can't keep him out of the action. He's taken a wicket in the last over and now he's taken a very comfortable catch at long off. And that's the end of Ashish. So Balhera now 4 for 29. We're coming to the final balls of the power play. This is not the position that Balhera would like to be in. Traditionally in 2020 cricket, if you lose 3 or more wickets in a power play, it often spells trouble. And at 4 for 29, Balhera have got some work to do to get themselves back in the game. The new batsman at the crease on strike is Rohit. And that's in a bit of an embarrassing blunder for Gurpreet Singh. He's let the ball go far too early. It's not landed on the pitch and it has been called a no ball by the umpire. This means it is now a free hit for the batsman. So an opportunity for Balhera to get a potential boundary on the score. Gurpreet Singh has looked very, very good up until that ball, so I'm sure that is just a one-off, and he will be back online and length with this next delivery. It's important that he does, because if he's not, the batsman will surely take advantage. And it's a swing and a miss from Rohit, and a good follow-up delivery there from Gurpreet. And another good delivery there from Gurpreet to end the over. A wicket taking over. And that's the end of the power play. As you will have just seen on your screen, by umpire Steve Tripp. So, not the position that Balhera would like to be in after 6 overs, but it is their first game of the tournament, and they surely will be looking to bounce back through these final batting overs, and we'll also be keenly watching to see what they do with the ball later in the match. So just to recap today's first match, it was won by Zagreb, who successfully chased down the 2 for 177 by the Boomerangs. Zagreb reached that total with 9 balls to spare and only the loss of 4 wickets. Sahotra scored 68 off 34 to be the match winner for Zagreb, and Ahmed also scored 41 off 35. That was despite a good bowling performance from the Boomerangs in the initial overs, which included 4 very, very tight overs from Naseem, who took 1 for 13. Boro Jokovic also bowled a maiden to start the innings, which makes the fact that Zagreb was able to successfully chase down that massive total from the Boomerangs with 9 balls to spare suggests the Zagreb were really going to hit their straps in this tournament. And for Boomerangs in their batting innings, Dan Turkic, the captain, scored 60 off 40. He was unbeaten, and he was also ably supported by Marko Vake, who scored 50 off 52. And I'm sure you enjoyed that coverage, and also can find the replay on My Action Replay Clubs. Just look for the Croatian Cricket options, and we'll trust you to follow that back after this match is complete. Hurry with the ball in hand. Deepak unable to do anything there. Another swing and a miss there from the batsman. Hari Satidevi starring already. He's has a wicket hit wicket, and a very lovely catch there in the last over, taken just in front of us at long off. Deepak gets bat on ball there, a bit of an awkward bounce. Oh, and it's flown all the way for 4. The unpredictable nature of this ground has meant that it has hit a bit of an unexpected bump, and the fielder didn't quite pick it, and it's gone over the fence for 4. Very lovely follow-up delivery to finish the over. Hari Sadievi has bowled incredibly well so far today, batted well for Zagreb in their successful run chase against the Boomerangs. So Gurpreet Singh with the ball in hand again, bowling incredibly well from around the wickets. Definitely a lot of liveliness you can see in the field from the Zagreb side. Certainly confidence is a wonderful thing. Another swing and a miss there from Rohit. You'll see Gurpreet Singh coming in from our broadcast end, which has been named the Mega Go-Karts end for this tournament. Mega Go-Karts is the premier go-kart racing facility in Croatia, or in Zagreb more specifically, but I'm sure it is the premier one in Croatia nonetheless. And in the background you will also see the Zagreb Mountains end. A very picturesque backdrop for this 2022 edition of the Mediterranean Cricket League. Rohit gets bat on that one, but unfortunately is not able to pierce any gap. Today's coverage on the live stream is brought to you by Allen Career Institute of Kota, Rajasthan, and we certainly thank them for their support in making this live stream possible. It's certainly wonderful for so many people around the world, cricket lovers of all places, including Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, maybe even in the Caribbean, certainly across Europe, watching this stream. And we appreciate any support we can for growing the game of cricket here in Croatia and also in broader Europe. So an edge. And in an interesting turn of events there, Mark Davies was unable to get that little skied shot. He was unable to get there at times, but he has managed to stump the batsman, who was out of his crease. So quite an incredible wicket there, and that is the 5th wicket lost for Balhera. We're just getting confirmation from the umpires there. Is that a stumped or a run out? Stumped? Stumped. We have confirmation that it was stumped. So another wicket there for Hari Satadevi. For Gurpreet Singh. Certainly Zagreb well and truly on top in this match. Well blocked out there by the new batsman. The sun has started to come out here in Zagreb after being particularly cloudy to start the day. There was the threat of rain earlier in the match, earlier in the day, during the first match that Zagreb won against the Boomerangs. But fortunately we didn't get any showers, and now it looks like nice sunny skies for the rest of the day, and hopefully for the rest of the week as we dive deeper into this Mediterranean Cricket League 2022. And a little edge all the way down to fine leg, a bit of a fumble, third man. And that is the end of the over. Another wicket lost by Balhara. So Uprit Shukla is the new bowler. He is bowling to Sandeep Dul. Zagreb can continue this form. They will likely end today with 2 wins from 2 matches. An incredible start to the MCL 2022. Another good line and length there from Uprit Shukla. There are a lot of unknowns about the Balhara Cricket Academy coming into this match. A lot of chatter around the Hilton Garden Inn Hotel back in the centre of Zagreb. They may be the team to beat. So far, Balhara have struggled to gain any ascendancy, but we're sure that they will bounce back as the tournament rolls on. No one ever stays down for more than one match. We all know that in cricket. Nice drive there. Well fielded in the deep there by Gurpreet Singh. Keeps the batsman to just 1 run. Nonetheless, a lovely cover drive there from Sandeep Dul. Just a pity that he's gone to a fielder in a bit of form. And another play and a miss there to end the over. Balhara 5 for 38 after 9. So the new bowler is Kreshimir Kekes. Kekes with a bit of an interesting action there, but it does seem to be on target. an appeal from Kekes and the rest of the Zagreb team, but the ball appeared to be tracking down the leg side. For the second, very good running there by the Balhera team. It is a wide, so 3 extra runs added to the total. Batsmen think about 2. But Dinesh's fielding out there in the deep prevents it to just 1. Fielder's under it. Oh, and a very good catch taken there by very good catch taken there. Another wicket lost by Balhera. 6 for 43. That is the end of Sandeep Dul. Gaurav Dabriya is the new batsman. Dave Skinner took the catch there at mid-off. Just having a drinks break here at the 10 over mark. So not the start that Balhera would have liked to start their innings. Certainly a bit of work to do. And based on the way that Zagreb successfully chased down the Boomerang's total earlier in the day, there's certainly not enough runs on the board just yet to be confident that Balhera will be able to defend this total as it stands. While we take this drinks break, it is important to acknowledge our sponsors, because without these sponsors, Mediterranean Cricket League does not go ahead, and so therefore we are very thankful for major sponsor Chrome Croatian Hotel and Resort Management, our minor sponsors Juricevic Consulting and the Arcs Group, obviously our streaming sponsor Alan Cree Institute from Kota, Rajasthan. Kookaburra is our ball sponsor, and the event is also proudly supported by the Australian Embassy here in Croatia. Don't forget the MCL has 3 very key ambassadors, all former cricketers, 2 of those being ex-Australian players Brad Hogg and Simon Kadic. Kadic obviously with Croatian heritage, and the third and final ambassador is Darren Maddy, formerly of England. Darren actually will be linking up with the Croatian national team next week in Finland for the ICC qualifying tournament ahead of the World T20 Cup. So fantastic that these ex-international players who achieved very great success many, many years ago are still giving back to the game and supporting emerging nations such as Croatia and other parts of Europe. We do want to see the game grow throughout the world, just as other sports have. So the support of former internationals who know what it takes to be successful at the best, giving back their time and helping to grow the game in these emerging nations. So Kekes coming back in. No ball has been called as it's easily hooked away behind square for 4. Of course, a no ball means a free hit for the batting side. So Kekes will want to be on target with this delivery. It appears that we have lost the ball out there in the shrubs behind square. So a replacement ball has been brought onto the field. Some byes added to the total. Wide signal there by the bowler. Swing and a miss. You would have heard possibly on our stream there, the umpires just gave the Zagreb side a warning for slow over rate. Currently they are 1 over behind schedule, so they will need to get through these remaining overs quickly to remain on time. Another wide signal there by umpire Paul Stubbs. Edge through the slips cordon area. No slips in place, and the batsmen take one. Ooh, and a full toss with an appeal. Umpire Stubbs has none of it. Very strong appeal there from Arprit Shukla. he wants the review. Unfortunately, we do not have that facility available in this tournament. Swing and a miss, but the umpire, Paul Stubbs, has called a wide. Arprit Shukla not happy there, but he'll have to bowl that delivery again. Another wide down the leg side. Batsman taking one. Will they come back for the second? Yes, they are. Very hard running there from Deepak. 3 added to the total. No ball has been called. The umpire at square leg, Mr. Steve Tripp, has called a no ball. It seems to be an infringement against the keeper, possibly for taking the ball ahead of a stumps. Hard to tell from this angle, but it does mean a free hit for the batting side. And it's a wide, which means that the free hit remains. So this ball is also a free hit. Needs to be a legal delivery for the free hit to be struck off. Unable to take advantage there was the batsman. Another wide called. A single taken to square leg to finish the over. So a few extras added there to Balhera, helping the batting side keep the scoreboard ticking over. So Kickers coming back on now for the start of the 12th over. Ooh. Gaurav Dapri has done well there to... Apologies, it is Deepak actually there. Deepak's done well to hold that one out. That was a... while it was a slow-moving delivery from Kekez, it was a dangerous-looking one nonetheless. There's a catch opportunity here, but it's wide of the fielder there at third man. Dipak hits that full toss. Gurpreet takes it cleanly. Just the single. Oh, that one has darted back in a little bit, and wicketkeeper Mark Davies has been unable there to pick it, and the batsmen are scampering through for a bye. I'm joined here today at the Mega Go-Karts end by our fabulous cameraman Marco. It's his first time actually watching and filming cricket. So a lot of these terms that I'm sure he's hearing me say, he has no idea what they mean. But like all Croatians, we are doing our best here to help educate the community and the population about the great game of cricket. And I'm sure in due course that all the terms will become very familiar to the people of Croatia. Another play and a miss there. And another great over there bowled by Kekes. Once again, thanks to our live streaming sponsor, Alan Career Institute from Kokar, Rajasthan. Fantastic to have their support of the Mediterranean Cricket League this year, which has enabled us to do the live stream and reach so many of you watching from all parts of the globe. So Sandeep Kunasoni, I believe, is the new bowler. He doesn't have a number on his shirt, so I don't have confirmation that it is 100% him, but he is also the only person I have on my list without a number. And it's a wide first up. He's hit that hard towards long on, comfortably collected by Gurpreet Singh. Zagreb doing their best to get through their overs quickly. As we saw a little while ago, the umpires did warn Zagreb to speed up their overs because they were 1 over behind the required rate. He's hit that hard, but is he going to be caught? No! An interesting stop there, out in the deep by Nigar Ahmed. He stopped that with his feet. Anyone would think if you're stopping something with your feet here in Croatia, you are playing the great game of football, but here we're actually playing the great game of cricket, so perhaps it's a great opportunity for a bit of hybrid sports action right there. A fantastic shot. That's the first boundary for a number of overs by the batting side, Balhera. 4 runs added to the total. The Gaurav Dapria, they're managing to get a hold of one, hitting the team's first boundary for a number of overs. Any runs that can be added to the total at this stage of the match are going to be crucial because Balhera will want to get a sizable total on the board that is able to be defended. Got some more bat on that. Dinesh Kellex comfortably, and 1 run added to the total. And that's the end of the over. And it looks like that man who just collected the ball, Dinesh, is going to come on for a bowl. Field changes going underway. Zagreb will be looking to take another wicket just to keep the pressure right on Balhera. The batsmen scamper through for a very hurried single, well taken. Dead ball called there. So Dinesh will have to bowl that one again. So Dinesh to Diprak. Oh! Richard Props has dropped that one there in a very short cover position. Tough chance, but certainly one gettable. The man affectionately known as Dicky, a huge supporter and an identity in the cricket space here in Croatia. And that looks like it is going to get away for 4. Well done. Nice little shot there from Gaurav Dapria. Crucial runs added to the total as we get to these closing stages of the Balhera innings. Chipped over cover for a single. Hit down the ground, but Uprit Shukla very, very comfortable here on the boundary, collected that, and that is the end of the over. So some crucial runs added that over for the batting side, Balhera. As I said, they will want to be getting as many runs on the board as possible so that they have something to defend when Zagreb goes into bat very shortly. Earlier today, Zagreb successfully chased down 177, which was earlier scored by the Boomerangs. What did appear to be a commanding total, and at one stage Zagreb required 99 off 9 overs and managed to turn on the turbojets and successfully chase down that total with 9 balls to spare. A chance, and the batsmen are coming back for 2. Gurpreet has a good arm, but 2 runs scored. Oh, then they are chasing a third because of the misfield. Sandat Kumasoni coming in again. A bit of uneven bounce here in the outfield, but Gurpreet Singh all over that one. Oh, and that hit has gone. What a shot. Over mid-wicket for 6. Crucial runs being added to the total. Very nice shot there by Deepak. Batsman managed to sneak 2 there, so the Zagreb will need to tighten up their fielding, not allow any extra runs to be added to the total. End of the over. Sagar Sahota seems to be coming on to bowl. Sagar Sahota was obviously very, very important in the last match, as it was his match-winning knock that secured victory for Zagreb in the earlier match today against the Boomerangs. Played behind square there, comfortably 4 runs. Great shot there by Gaurav Dapriya. Nice little partnership building here. Zagreb have just been a little bit loose with their bowling and a little bit sloppy in the field. And Balhera is now starting to get a bit of momentum and adding some crucial runs to their total. So earlier today, Sagar Sahota scored 68 off just 34 deliveries. Chance here. Oh, and a lovely stop there by Singh. Somewhat orthodox. Oh, and a run-out chance just missed. 2 added to the score. Deepak hits that nicely fine for another 4 runs. These are crucial runs that Balhera side is building here. Very good partnership. These runs will certainly be frustrating Zagreb, who earlier had looked to be chasing down what seemed to be a very miserly total. And there we have a wicket. The batsman has been bowled. Sagar Sohotra picks up a wicket. And Balhera are now 7 for 105. A very handy partnership there between Deepak and Gaurav Dapria. Deepak getting a nice clap as he comes from the field from his teammates. A very important knock there, which has just put some respectability back into the Balhera total. Hopefully it will be competitive enough for the team to defend later on this afternoon. Oh, and umpire Steve Tripp has given Sachin Balhera out first ball, LBW. And so Sohotra is on a hat-trick, but unfortunately it appears to be the end of the over. And we'll have to see whether he comes back after this next over and has a chance to join Jeff Grzinich, tournament director, as the only player in MCL tournament history to have taken a hat-trick. So Uprit Shukla is the new bowler from the Mega Go-Karts end, which all overs are being bowled from the Mega Go-Karts end of Budanet's Oval here in Zagreb to enable and help with our broadcast. Swing and a miss there from Gaurav Dapria. Just another reminder there from the umpires for the players to get through this over as quick as possible to remain on schedule. Chips that over long on. Just the one. Leg bye awarded then. Lovely play there through covers. Dinesh collects. Batsman come back for 2. Wide called. And that is the end of the over. So we're not going to see Sagan Sahota given the chance to go for a hat-trick. Dinesh is the new bowler. Umpires again giving Zagreb the hurry up on the bowling side of things. Swing there. Batsman looking at a 2. Yes, they will get one. Oh, and an overthrow means that they will get a 3rd. They think about a 4th. Anshul comes back for the 2nd. So these are all very valuable runs for Balhera. Now the umpires are conferring here. Dinesh a little puzzled as to what's gone on. Oh, and an interesting call there from square leg. Umpire Paul Stubb has called Dinesh for a throw, an illegal delivery. So it is a no ball and a free hit for Balhera. Ball call appears to have rattled Dinesh. He just hasn't been quite on target with these last 2 deliveries. And that will mark the end of Anshul's innings. Wicket taken. And that is the 9th to fall for Balhera. Number 11, Ranveer Kumar, is coming to the crease. fact, that was the end of Gaurav Dapria's over innings. Another handy knock there. His teammates certainly worshipping in more ways than one that knock. Very important for the Balhera total. Oh, and a thick edge going through the slips cordon, running away towards the third man boundary. 2 added to the total. Anshul gets some bat on that one. They think about a second, but decide against it. And that is the end of the 18th over. The captain, Zagreb captain Dave Skinner, just conferring there with umpire Steve Tripp, likely about the over rate. As we understand it, Zagreb are behind on their over rates, and there are penalties that apply for that being the case. Oh, and that is the end of the innings. A wicket there with Uprit Shukla clean bowling, final batsman, to mark the end of the innings. We will get confirmation of the final total shortly, which will say whether or not Zagreb have been penalised for being behind on the over rate. But that was a good fight back there at the end from Balhera. They did look in trouble there for quite some time, but a fantastic little partnership between Gaurav Dapria and Deepak ensured that Balhera have a competitive total on the board. Zagreb showed that large totals do not faze them, successfully chasing down 177 earlier in the day. And so now we will find out whether they can comfortably chase down the much smaller total of 124. Thank you again for joining us at the Budanets Cricket Oval. We will be getting underway shortly with the Zagreb run chase. 125 is the required total on the board for Zagreb to take their second victory from as many matches on the opening day of the Mediterranean Cricket League. Once again, thank you to our tournament sponsors. Without these sponsors, events like this are not possible. So a big thank you to major sponsor Chrome Croatian Hotel and Resort Management, and our minor sponsors Jurcevic Consulting and the ARCS Group, our streaming sponsor Allen Career Institute Kota Rajasthan. Our ball sponsor of course is Kookaburra, and this event has been proudly sponsored by the Croatian Embassy here in Croatia. We will get underway with the run chase shortly. Thanks again for joining us. We hope you have enjoyed our coverage. umpires are coming back onto the ground to start the Zagreb batting innings. Zagreb need 125 to notch their second win of the day, having successfully chased down 177 earlier in the day to defeat the Boomerangs in what was an exciting first match. Balhera did bat well there at the end after slumping to a very underwhelming total early in their innings, so to get 124 on the board was a good achievement. Thank you again to all those who have joined our coverage from wherever it is in the world you are watching. Let's see if Zagreb can successfully chase down 124, obviously needing 125 to win their second match of the day. Opening the bowling for Balhera is Ashish, and on strike is Sagar Sahotra, who scored 68 of 34 in the first match of the day to produce a match-winning innings and guide Zagreb to victory against the Boomerangs. He is supported at the other end by Aprit Shukla. Here we go. That's a big swing straight off the bat, high down here to the long on boundary. What a way to start the innings by Zagreb. Zagreb signalling their intent and how they want to approach this run chase, with Sagar Sahotra hitting the ball straight down the ground for 4. Swing and a miss there, unable to connect. Another lofted cover drive. Will it reach the boundary? Just 2 runs saved out there in the deep. And another lofted cover drive. Will it go all the way? Yes, it does. 6 runs added to the total. Great shot there by Sagar Sahotra, picking up where he left off in the previous innings, where he smashed 68 off 34 balls to guide Zagreb to victory over the Boomerangs. It is clear that he wants to repeat the same feat in this innings. A nice line there from Ashish. First non-scoring delivery of the match. Of the innings, I should say. Sagar Sahotra lets that one go. And in fact, that is the end of the over. 12 from it. The new bowler is Anil Balhera. wide first up. So at this rate, the match could be over by the time we have the drinks break. Let's see if it continues. Ooh, a nice little bit of shape outside from Anil Balhera. Ooh, and a lovely ball on target by Anil Balhera. Uprit Shukla unable to do anything there. Very nice line here from Anil Balhera. Yep. Oh, a caught and bowled chance missed there. Anil Balhera not able to cleanly grasp that direct play back from Uprit Shukla. And let off for the batting side. Dot ball to finish. Ashish back into the attack. Conceded 12 off his first over. Oh, some interesting bit of fielding there from Balhera's side. That was Ranveer Kumar using his feet rather than his hands to stop the ball. And that is chipped over point. But Zagreb restricted to just one run. So certainly Sagar Sahota has come out with the intent to score quickly. He is shaping very, very nicely as a player to watch in this tournament. And there's a nick. Carried past the keeper. Did not make it to the short third man there at the Zagreb Mountains end of the ground. He's chipped that over long on, and that's another 6 added to the total. Well done, Sagar Sahota, continuing to tick over the fast scoring. One ball remaining in the over. What will Ashish dish up here? Another lofted cover drive. Oh, and the fielder has misfielded out there in the deep, and it skips over the boundary rope for another 4 to the total. So not the start with the ball that Balhera will be hoping for. But on the flip side for Zagreb, Sagar Sahotra is in stunning form already, having scored 68 off just 34 balls earlier today. He's already made a fast start in this innings, and Zagreb is well on track to mow down this total of just 124 in a matter of overs. Anil Bahera back into the attack. Shukla has skied it. There's a fielder under it. No, it's safe. Ranveer Kumar unable to do anything there. And the batsman complete 2. So another chance goes begging for Balhera. Wickets are going to be crucial at this point in time, especially when defending such a small total. And Uprit Shukla has lofted that over mid-on, and it has crossed the boundary in the deep. Another 4 added to the total. Zagreb certainly wanting to get this match over and done with quickly, taking a very carefree approach to the match, playing all their shots. Sagar Sotra lets that one go. And the fielder Ashish successfully negotiates the awkward bounce here at the Buddha Nets cricket ground. Batsmen are restricted to just 1. And another high shot. Chance. Oh, and very successfully caught down there on the boundary by Deepak. What a catch. And that marks the end of Preet Shukla. Deepak judged that very well on the boundary. He didn't have a lot of room to work with, but managed to successfully take the catch and not overstep the boundary. A very professional catch indeed. Now we will see Ashish lining up for his 3rd over of the day. Zagreb certainly making the most of the power play, with Balhera restricted to just 2 fielders outside the inner circle. New batsman being Hari. Joining in form Sagar Sahotra at the crease. And Sagar smashes that down the ground. There's a field. Oh, but he successfully just stopped it at the very last second there and prevented a boundary. Anil Bahera down here at the long off boundary. Very well judged. There's an appeal, but it appeared to be going down leg. So a tight over so far from Ashish in the penultimate over of the batting power play. And a no ball has been called. And the batsman complete 2. As I said, it's a no ball, which means a free hit for the batting side. So Ashish is going to have to be on target here against the in-form Sagar Sahota, who has shown no mercy to any of the bowlers so far in today's opening 2 matches of the Mediterranean Cricket League. And that is a very good delivery for a free hit, which means no runs scored. And that is the end of the 5th over. Zagreb looking on track to chase down the 125 runs required to complete their 2nd win of the day. As you'll see in our shots, the umpires are changing. So umpire Steve Tripp is now coming on to the officiating end, while umpire Paul Stubbs goes to square leg position. The umpires are officiating ends in 5 over allotments to enable the game to flow quickly. And we obviously are broadcasting from the same end, the Mega Go-Karts end of the Budapest Cricket Oval, to also assist with the broadcast, but also the quick change of play between overs. So here we go, Deepak coming on to bowl. And it is a no ball to start, which means a free hit for the batting side. So not the start Deepak would have liked with the ball. It is a free hit. He will need to be on target with this delivery. Oh, now he has bowled him, but the umpire has called a dead ball. So we're not sure why there's a dead ball here from our broadcast position. But a dead ball has been called, so no wicket stands. And Hari Satidevi will be given another chance. It was a dead ball. Remembering this delivery is a free hit. And he has nicely hit that over backward a point for 4 runs. Umpire Steve Tripp just checking with the fielding side as to whether had it actually crossed the rope on the full. But no, it bounced before the rope, and therefore is just 4 runs, not 6. Late cut with a bit of awkward bounce, and it gets through the fielder. rolling away towards the boundary. Will it be stopped before the rope? Yes, it will. The batsman complete 2. Oh, and umpire Steve Tripp has ruled that the batsman did not cross the line with his bat in coming back for the second, and it is 1 short. No. Sagar Sahota sends his teammate back. Hari was eager for the second, but he decided to send him back. Oh, the old French cut right there from Sagar Sahota. Oh, and a dropped chance there at cover by Rohit. Sorry, it was Sandeep Dul right there at cover. So they have put down the informed Sagar Sahota. That would have been a huge wicket for the bowling side. End of the power play. So that means more players will be allowed outside the inner circle. Anil Balhera coming on to bowl. Balhera certainly looking to get through their overs at a very rapid pace, perhaps on the back of the warning and issues that Zagreb faced earlier in their bowling innings. So Balhera have 5 players outside the circle, currently positioned at deep backward point, fine leg, deep mid wicket, deep long on and deep long off. As we've already seen so far in this innings, Zagreb are looking to attack. And he's hit that high over mid wicket for 6. Fantastic shot there by Hari, moving along very nicely. Fielder has found the ball out there in the shrubbery that is adjacent to the field. The Sagar Sahota just does a quick change of gloves. It is warm out there. It isn't as warm as it has actually been the last few days here in Zagreb. We did have some rain overnight, perhaps a sign of the sort of changing climate that we can have here in this wonderful city. It's a nice breeze blowing through here. Certainly a welcome relief for those sitting up high here at the Mega Go-Karts end of the ground. Hurry goes for the big swing, but the ball is too good. And that is the end of the over for Anil Bahera, with Deepak coming on to bowl his second over. And it's a leg side wide first up from Deepak. Batsman also collecting an extra run. Oh, and he has beaten him. Hari not sure what to do there. Also been called a wide. Driven through covers, beaten them in the field. Batsman come back for two. Away through the mid-wicket region. Oh! Sagar Sahotra not enjoying that particular line. Another wide delivery there. Another hard hit down the ground, too good for the fielder out here at long on, and it crosses the boundary rope for another boundary. Zagreb now halfway to the required total of 125 to notch their second win of the day. End of the over. So Anil Balhera coming on to bowl his final over. Anil Balhera coming to bowl his final over. So of course tomorrow's matches we will see Croatia A taking on Balhera, followed by the Boomerangs. With Croatia A obviously not yet having any game time so far in this tournament, and the Boomerangs no doubt be looking to bounce back after a first up loss today. Hit that hard down the ground. No chance of the fielder catching that one. And another 4 to the total. So it does seem to be a bit of a trademark shot of Sagar Sahota. The lofted straight drive down the ground. Certainly getting some power. Zagreb now needing just 52 runs to secure their second victory of the tournament. So tomorrow when we do see Croatia A suit up, we will have the chance to watch tournament director Jeff Grzinic, also the captain of the Croatian national team, in action. We had hoped here at the MCL that former Australian player and MCL ambassador Brad Hogg would be joining us, but unfortunately due to some scheduling conflicts that came up at the very last moment, Brad has been unable to join us here in Zagreb, but he did send a video message to all participants and officials in the tournament last night, wishing everyone well and hoping that all the planets align for him to return this time next year for the 2023 version of the tournament. That's a lovely cover drive. Just seeing if it crosses the boundary. Yes, it does. So another 4 to the total. A very nice shot there from Hari. Plays that cover drive particularly well. A nice array of shots from this local team here in Zagreb. Swing and a miss outside off stump for Sagar Sahota. It's hard, high, over, long off, well past our broadcast tower here at the Mega Go-Karts end, and another 6 added to the total for Sagar Sahota. So just 41 runs now required for victory. Cigar, he goes hard again. This time is stopped in the deep by Anil Balhera for just one. No ball has been called by umpire Steve Tripp, and it will be a free hit for Hari Sati Devi. He gets something on that, out to mid-wicket, but the batsmen decide to just settle for one. That is the end of the over. Drinks breaks called after 10 overs. So Zagreb need just 48 runs for victory here at the Budanets Cricket Ground. It will be their second win of the tournament so far, and today as well on the opening day of the Mediterranean Cricket League 2022. A great start. Balhera certainly showing some signs of promise, but with plenty of work to do. They'll certainly be hoping for a couple of late wickets here in this innings and really keeping the pressure on Zagreb as they look to chase down those final 48 runs for victory. Once again, tomorrow's matches will see Croatia A taking on Balhara, followed by Croatia taking on the Boomerangs. With the Boomerangs looking to bounce back from this morning's opening round loss to Zagreb. We hope you have enjoyed our coverage of the Mediterranean Cricket League today, proudly supported by Alan Kriya Institute of Kota, Rajasthan. We thank them for their support to make this live stream possible. We also thank our tournament sponsors, Chrome Croatia Hotel Resort and Management, Jurasevich Consulting, the Arcs Group. Thanks to Kookaburra for providing the balls, and also thanks to the support from the Australian Embassy here in Croatia. Uh-oh. So Zagreb requiring just 48 runs now for victory. Into the attack is Sandeep Dul. He is bowling to Hari Satidevi. Very muted appeal for caught behind there, but no bat on ball. Another close chance there. Certainly Sandeep Dul has restricted the batsman to just 2 runs so far this over. Wide called there. It's an appeal for caught behind, but the umpire is not interested. So a very strong appeal there from wicketkeeper Shivan Kumar, as well as the bowler Sandeep Dul himself. But umpire Paul Stubbs was not interested. Chance here down the boundary, but it's over the rope. 4-6. And that is a less than ideal welcome to the bowling attack for Gaurav Dapriya, with the inform Sagar Sohatra hitting yet another 6 in what has been an impressive day with the bat for the Zagreb batsman. So that shot sees Zagreb move within 30 runs of claiming their second victory of the day. Sagar plays that delicately to Gully, but elects not to take a run. Sagar launches that one again. It goes high, over long on, and it's yet another 6 despite the best efforts of the fielder out there in the deep. And that brings up the 100 for Zagreb. Just 23 runs now required for victory. He launches it again. Will it get? The fielder is there. It's going to fall short. Oh, but the fielder out there at mid-wicket has dropped it. And another let-off for the Zagreb side. They do say in cricket that catches win matches. So a bit of a let-off there for Sagar Sohatra. Dropped in the deep there at mid-wicket, with 23 runs required for victory. He launches that hard, that's coming towards our broadcast tower, and it just hits actually the top panel. And that is a 4 to Sagar Sohatra. As Zagreb edge closer to victory. Just 12 runs now required for their second victory of the day in what is an incredible start for the local team here at the Mediterranean Cricket League. Hari pulls that backward a point for 4. Backward a square leg, I should say. fielding side just now attempting to find the ball in the shrub that sits adjacent to this ground. If the ball isn't found within a reasonable time frame, it will be replaced. Ball has been located, thankfully. Zagreb requiring just 8 runs for their second victory of the day. As I said before, an incredible start. A wide called, and the batsmen sneak a single. 6 runs required for victory. Will Hari look to do that in one powerful blow? He hits it hard, high, over here at long off. Yes, it clears the boundary rope, and that is victory for Zagreb in their second match of the day. Umpires are just conferring here. It would appear that Zagreb has successfully passed the required total. And yes, that is victory for Zagreb. Congratulations to Zagreb Cricket Club. 2 victories in as many matches to open the Mediterranean Cricket League. Done with absolutely plenty of time to spare. And Zagreb now will put their feet up and look to play Croatia A on Thursday and potentially complete a clean sweep of the round robin series before the finals on Friday. Well played to both teams. Balhera with plenty of work to do ahead of tomorrow's match against Croatia A. We look forward to you joining us on the coverage. Thank you again to those who have joined us from all over the world. Please tune in again at 9 a.m. local time for the third match of the Mediterranean Cricket League between Croatia A and Balhera.